What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is VogLifeStyle's ring light. So we have a lot of things here, and you can't actually see all of it right here in the center, but I'm going to go and name everything that you get in this package. So we have the carrying case, LED ring light, adjustable stand and tripod, lightning to USB cable, power cord, remote control, mirror, and cell phone holder. So I'm just going to go over kind of in a random order everything that we have. So right here we do have the phone holder, which you can attach to the ring itself. Power cord came with this little remote control, so you can actually control your phone without having to mess with it from behind the ring itself. And then the cable that we have right here is the lightning to USB, but it actually is an adapter that's on it, so it's actually micro USB to USB with the adapter on it. Then also inside the carrying case, I'm just going to pan over here. That right there is a little pocket that has the mirror. So I'm just going to go and take that out best as you can. I leave it in the bubble wrap just so it doesn't get damaged at any point while it's in the case, but it has pretty much, I'm going to take it out real quick. It's a really good mirror. It's very like well magnified and everything like that. It just screws on from down here onto the ring itself, and I'll show all those little points in a bit. So now we have the tripod slash stand. So when you first get it, it's gonna be bundled up like this. In order to like unravel it, you pretty much just pull the legs apart, and you need to loosen this screw right here so that way it can get out all the way. And I'm just gonna take it off screen for a second, but there we go. So that's kind of how the max of it can be unpulled. So it kind of goes over, and there we go. So that's kind of how it goes from closed to open form. And then over here we have the pretty much like the length of it comes from here. So I'm gonna go and loosen one piece just so you can get an idea of how to do it, and you can loosen each piece and then just tighten it back up. This thing does get really tall. I believe it's about 80 inches tall is the total. And then here you have a little cap to keep the screw right there. So you want to make sure you unscrew that so that way you can put the ring onto it. So I will show what it looks like fully set up. Okay, so now we have it fully set up. So I'm just gonna start off by looking at the bottom. I'll zoom in right here just a bit. And here we have the tripod portion, and from here we go up to the stem, which should automatically be placed in when you get it. And then right here, just gonna zoom in some more. This is where you'd want to attach the ring light. It's just down into here. You might need to turn it a bit in order to get it to fit in, but it will fit no problem. Then we have the ring itself, of course. And let's look at the mirror placement and the phone placement. So as you can see, I put on the phone clip as well as the mirror right over here. And I'm just going to show it for this bit, but I'm going to take it off later. But pretty much what it is there's three spots you can fix these into. There's a middle one, a left, and a right. As you can see, I have the middle one. I don't have anything there. And there's a reason for that. So if I want both the mirror and the phone to be put into place, you need to pretty much put one on the leftmost side and one on the rightmost side. You can't have one in the middle because it'll block the position. However, if you just want the mirror, you can put it in any three, or if you want just the phone, you can put it in any three. So if you're just using it for a mirror, you could put it in the very center and use it to apply makeup or other such purposes. Same with the phone. If you want the phone directly in the center, you can put that there. So now I just wanted to go over the back of it. So right here is where you would plug in the cord, and this is just going towards a regular just plug into the wall. And then right here we have a little USB port, and what the purpose for this is pretty much you can plug in your charging cord and then plug it into your phone, so you can keep your phone charging as you're recording. It came with a micro USB to USB cord with a lightning adapter, so it can be used on any phones that have a micro USB port or an iPhone pretty much. However, if you have a USB-C, you're going to need to use your own cable, or you might need to get an adapter for that cord. It's up to you. Easiest thing, of course, is just to use your own cord. Right over here we have two different knobs, which I'll show in a bit, but pretty much what it does, it controls the brightness, and then it also controls, so this one's for brightness, this one is for the color. So if it's a warmer yellow type of color light, or if it's a cooler kind of a bluish white type of light. And then here we just have the power switch. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is showing what the light kind of looks like on a subject. So right here we have my usual lighting source, and I'm pretty much just gonna, just so you can see, I have the ring surrounding my camera pretty much. I have the camera looking through the ring, and I'm just going to change the knob so you can see the lighting. And quick note, I don't know if I mentioned, but you can change like the ring's angle, so you can make it bend forward and back with a little knob below it. But yeah, so I have it angled slightly lower, and let's go ahead and mess around with some of this. So first off, this is with a warm light, which has the leftmost knob turned all the way counterclockwise, and then it has it with the brightness all the way down, which is with the right knob turned all the way counterclockwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the right knob, which is for the brightness. I'm going to turn it all the way to the right, and my camera does adjust for the light, so unfortunately you won't get the best idea of how the lighting looks, but it'll give you kind of an idea. So right now it is a warmer light, and I have it now turned to max brightness. And although you can't tell right now as easily in my camera, it's actually really bright. This is for just the warmer light. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave it at its highest, and I'm going to change the coolness of the color. And so I'm going to go ahead and change it to the coolest it can go. This gives you more of that white, kind of like an office light type of look. It's very white and maybe bluish, very bright. And this one looks more, gives kind of more of a realistic look to the subject. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn, oh my bad, I meant to turn down the brightness now. So I'm going to just turn down the brightness gradually. And unfortunately my camera did adjust for the change in brightness, but as you can see, it still gives out a decent amount of light, so it just depends on what you need. So I'm just going to turn it back up, and what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to change the color of the light again. I'm going to do it a little bit slower so you can kind of see a little bit more of a gradual change in it. So now I'm turning it slightly warmer. So right now it's at a very bright white light, and it's now starting to get a little bit more warmth into it, a little bit more yellow. You might be able to see that on the back, especially on the door, because it should be getting kind of a darker color to it, maybe more of a warm color to it. And right there, we're at max warmth for this color. So you do have quite a bit of range, so I could turn it just up to here and change the brightness as needed. I can change it all the way up to the coolest I need it. So this is a very versatile ring light, and since you can't adjust the height, you can make it higher if you want the light to come down from above, or if you want the light to come more from below, you can do that as well. You can have it directly at your face. The mirror is very helpful if you need to make sure that, you know, everything looks right on your face or on your subject, wherever, if you're standing in front of the ring light. The fact that it can also hold your phone is very helpful, and that it can charge your phone as you're using it. If you're using a DSLR like I am, although it doesn't have a specific stand for it, all I have to do is put it on my own tripod and put it right behind the ring light. And as you can see, you can't see the ring light around it, and I'm not even zoomed in. So now we're zoomed out all the way, and you still can't see the ring light. So the ring light is about maybe 4 inches from the ring light all the way around. So that's a pretty good amount of space around to where you can position your camera as needed. This ring light is very helpful in my opinion. I'm gonna probably be using it a lot more in my videos from now on as well, since it does give so much light to my subject. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Link to this product is in the description below. Check out TubeBuddy below as well. Thanks for watching.